But out of all of the people that are on the left flank of political commentary and independent media, it is obvious that the administration has put the crosshairs on me.
This is one of the reasons why I'm so ass-pained about Pisco especially, but also other people just literally diarrheaing out their entire brain to jump on defending Hasan here. Nobody gives a fuck about you, little bro. No one on the right gives a fuck about you. You are not a threat to the right, and everybody on the right knows it. The fact that they tried to sell that Hasan losing his global entry expedited pass was the admin targeting him is such a fucking joke. Hasan enjoys so much institutional monopoly power on Twitch that for him to be out here basically on the back of his losing global entry status as like the guy being targeted by the admin is such an unbelievable joke to me. It's so irritating that anybody was willing to play into this stupid story.
It is obvious that the administration has put the crosshairs on me. So what good do you think you are doing when in this moment, instead of turning around and being like, hey, maybe we should just focus on the Trump administration doing all this shit, to try and actively relitigate something that you misunderstood.
He also does this thing over and over again. The context thing. Oh, actually, there's probably going to be an LSF thread I think I want to go through. Oh, let's see if I can find it again. What was the next thing that he said about me? Today? Yesterday?
Slam dunk compilations of sex pestiny.
And he's still calling me sex pestiny. Like, good one, bro. Yeah, we should definitely work together. Like, you. It's so annoying too because he advocates for violence and everything else and then doesn't own it later on. But he like actually wants violence, like for real, right? Was bragging with Taylor Lorenz on stage about how like, oh, well, people were leaving violent voicemails on these congressmen's voicemails and it was working. You know, they were getting afraid and they were backing off of everything. And they were like, not like afraid as in like they were disavowing political violence. Like I want people to be afraid of political violence so nobody encourages political violence. He means afraid and that like they were getting bullied out of like being in office.
For the longest time and you don't fully understand.
Your message is simple, but you don't always get to it concisely. People have already been fed an alternate version of your take. A fast, simple, I didn't say X, I said Y because Z will probably be necessary for just about every convo with brain-rotted college kids. I can do that a little bit. I don't know how many more times I can communicate this. It's not on me at this point. I'm sorry. Like, Trump is not a good communicator. The reason why he comes off that way is because every single person around him will amplify and like make concise and be charitable and give the interpretation of what he's saying. Like if I give a message and then every single person on the right wants to misinterpret it and then every single person on the left wants to needlessly nitpick at it or endlessly nitpick at it, like my messages are always going to come off as non-concise. But like I said, we watched the Adam Mockler video. Adam Mockler was able to summarize what I said in like 3 or 4 sentences and then move on to the next thing. Very simple, very easy. But if every single person on the left is going to constantly and endlessly and incessantly nitpick and criticize and do whatever, then nothing is ever going to come off as concise.
Slam dunk compilations of sex pestiny for the longest time and you don't fully understand what his worldview is. Easiest summarization of this, of course, is that he just despises me with his entire soul and will go to any length to try to either deplatform me or have me killed. I mean, he has actually issued death threats against me in the past, only a month ago, as a matter of fact. And he has aligned himself with pedophile neo-Nazis such as Sam Hyde.
Like, this is just lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. I hope fucking, I know it won't happen, but if Dan Clancy got held like personally responsible at that congressional meeting and people started issuing subpoenas and going after him and fucking getting his shit fucked, and same thing with Hasan. Like, it's just crazy to me that he can just lie and lie and lie and lie and lie and lie and lie over and over again about whatever. And then in the next breath, they're like, guys, we need to work together.
Doing his whole like, I'm gonna kill you, Hasan Piker shtick. Again, another pedophile neo-Nazi. He has aligned himself with Nick Fuentes in the past as well.
Like, I've never aligned myself with any of these people, ever. Now, you want to know who has done in a crazy alignment was Hasan and Bed and Banada. That's somebody that he did literally align with. Before and after saying, this guy's too crazy, I'm not covering him anymore. He literally aligned himself with that guy.
Openly talking about how he actually gave Nick Fuentes a platform and how Nick Fuentes, who is also a neo-Nazi and has talked about how he wants to marry 16-year-olds. So make up your own mind on that.
This weird pedo jacketing of everybody, this obsessive thing as well. At this point, maybe Hasan wants to fuck kids. I don't know. Every accusation is a confession, right?
And has gone on dates with cat boys and things of that nature. So, another...
I love how much lore he knows about everybody involved while he pretends that he's like above it all. He's talking about some meme thing that... it wasn't Kai, right? Fuentes did some like meme date thing with some cat boy guy. but it wasn't real. But
he's a furry neo-Nazi, kind of. I don't even understand how that works, but whatever. Just so you understand, the alignment is all over the place.
Is Bad Empanada still relevant anymore? Did he instantly fall away as soon as Hasan stopped pumping his stocks? No, he's not that relevant. He's always there in the background, kind of like a crazy dude. Here's him tweeting, damn, that building in the background gives a very clear view of the area. He was also trying to tag like Hamas and Hamas affiliates when me and Leonard Box were in the West Bank too. But based.
Destiny himself also obviously is currently engaging in a legal battle against his numerous victims, some of which he filmed without consent.
It's just one person right now who is miserably fucking losing their case. Anybody can read the court filings.
Some of which he did film with consent in sexual acts, but he distributed that footage to another minor that he was trying to actively have sex with.
Actively. That's his favorite adjective.
That guy, he also hates me. Anyway.
I like it was like at the end of all of this, like 15 different accusations. At the end, it's like, that guy also hates me, by the way.
He has been a major advocate to try and deplatform me for years. He has overtaken major subreddits like Livestream Fails and has been launching this conquest against me. And despite the fact that he doesn't have like a massive audience or anything, he does have a very loyal following.
It's just kind of wild. Genuine question, what the hell do we do going forward? Feels like these people are incapable of change. There are just some, I don't know, man. Some men in history have huge impact. I think Pence was probably the only thing that kept our country together. I think that if Pence would have been different, I think that Trump would have successfully couped the government in 2020. I don't know who would have stopped him in 2021. I think that Dan Clancy solo ensures that Hasan has like a strong place on Twitch and maintains a monopoly for him in like a very toxic and destructive way.
Anyway, here are some hecklers when he was trying to do this change my mind thing.
Not half as many as you, sir.
So it's funny because like Hasan had this queued up. He always claims that I'm like amplifying Nazis and shit. But if you followed me throughout my last like big fight with Hasan, I think like a year and a half ago, it sounds like we're always fighting. Really, it's just because he constantly makes personal attacks at me. The guy who tweeted this is like a super MAGA far right crazy person, and like Hasan has this one queued up ready to go. Like of any clip that he could have shown from this event, he's got this like fucking MAGA dick suck, you know, ready to show on stream. So also his audience is about as homophobic towards me as any other audiences, but that's because they're epic and base tankies and not loser idpol progressives. So isn't this guy who was posting child porn before Elon unbanned him? Maybe. I don't know anything about that. I've heard that said a lot, but I haven't looked into it at all. It ended up going, oh, maybe it changed. Oh, Hasan's dick sucks wound up on this thread. Do you all not know how to differentiate laughs? That was a, fuck, I didn't expect that snort. Not, oh, that was funny and I agree. No? That, like, Hasan explicitly and specifically had this one clip queued and ready to go. Like, he knew what this was about in advance. But I saw his fans, like, showed up here to try to, like, sweep for him. They aren't even upset about this, let's be real. They're just mad at Hasan because Hasan. Entire subreddit is so goddamn cringe. Like 90% of the posts that make it popular are just hating on him. I like how some of the largest posts that like were up before I went to this event were literally shitting on me. He's got the biggest like victim complex of anybody I've ever seen in my life. Like for somebody who's gotten so much in life handed to him, for somebody who's like so benefiting of nepotistic inheritance from his uncle, nepotistic inheritance, in terms of media company in place, from his family, from his like, millionaire, multimillionaire family members, dad and mom, from somebody who has like a monopoly insured on Twitch from the CEO, for him to have so much shit given to him to come out and play the victim when nothing bad has like really happened to this guy from me because he's protected by so many different people. Wow, RHEL, thank you for the subs. It's so fucking annoying that he victimizes himself so much. He's such a fucking baby. And then they still play this meme. It's not about that. This is a sub owned by a Hasan hater. The mods ensure that the proper rhetoric gets spread, and that's that. Like, Stale has left up so many threads about me that I have almost... I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? No, I've never even said that because I don't cry to mods or whatever to get shit taken down or unbanned like Hasan and everybody else does. But Hasan chuckles and face palms at someone being absurd. LSF, he enjoys seeing Destiny getting called a faggot. Y'all need therapy. Like, it's just like, it's so transparently stupid. And then like this, LOL, what a reach. This sub is a fucking joke. Yeah, his fans all showed up to try to do reputation rehab for him here. Good one. Wasn't Hasan making jokes about you sucking Fuentes' dick? Yes, Hasan is like still like mega socially like in the frat boy part of his mind. So like misogynistic plus homophobic. He might actually be gay, actually, the more that I think about it. I considered this the other day. I wonder if Hasan is gay. Because it seems like he doesn't do much in terms of like women Playboy stuff on stream ever. I know that he quote unquote dated a porn star, and then he makes a lot of really weird gay comments. He seems to obsessively talk about that shit a lot. Like dick sucker or whatever. I've even picked up some of these insults from listening to him on clips and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe. He might be. 4chan is reserving flights so H-1B holders can't return to America in time. How many flights would you have to reserve? How much money would this cost? Holy gigabase. Good one, Tech Down. I also hate listening to this guy complain about every corporation is instantly folding to the admin. Even when it's over an utterly inoffensive joke the admin doesn't like. Liberals need to wake up. Excuse me? Liberals need to wake up? Liberals have been saying the whole time that this admin was going to be a fucking terror. You were the one saying constantly that it was going to be just like Kamala Harris, that Kamala and Trump would have been more or less the same thing. What do you mean liberals need to wake up? We all have to fight back. My God.
If Kamala Harris, dude, here, I'm going to be radically honest with you, okay? Like, lesser evil voting in theory is correct, okay? It is. It just is. It doesn't matter, though, because that's not how people operate. That's number one. And number two, okay, not only is it not how people operate, but also beyond that, the Democratic Party takes advantage of that time and time again to move to the right on every single issue, even when it is actually sabotaging their own chances. And worst of all, if Kamala Harris had done anything, like anything at all, even marginally different than Joe Biden, to like distance herself from Joe Biden on this objectively unpopular issue, on this objectively unpopular thing, if she had even communicated a different perspective, then these arguments would make a little bit more sense. Okay? I will never tell you not to vote. Things aren't just right because you say so. What the fuck? Wait, what do you mean? Dude, it's literally 99% Hitler versus 100% Hitler. Technically, it is correct. 99% Hitler is better than 100% Hitler. What are you talking about? But that's not how it works. Like, that's not how anything works. The fuck do you mean?
Like, how can this guy be the one saying, libs, we need to fight together now?
The fuck do you think you are? Instance of a lesser evil is nothing but motivated reasoning for what? For an either or fallacy? In a duopoly, it is, unfortunately, how that works.
I didn't say who should be pandering to who. I said that it was dumb for Destiny to hope that Trump takes Hasan out. I'm not asking Destiny to pander to Hasan. I'm asking him to not promote authoritarians coming for Hasan because that is not going to help liberals whatsoever. Authoritarian, like, Hasan will never be a target of the current administration. Against Hasan and other tankies like him. Majority Report people. Who else? Who are all the stupid dipshits on this side? Brianna, Jory Gray. I always name these two people, but there are more. The Vanguard, TYT, etc., etc., etc. Have no desire to actually pursue real political power. They just make commentary on the left that is majority designed to attack other Democrats. People like Hasan play an important role in the current power structure to keep the left weak and divided. Oh, and then this one.
Oh, God.
Hi, Austin Cho. Please tell us your name.
He just walked away.
My name is Austin Cho.
Cool. Austin, do you have a voting plan for 2024?
Yes, I am going to fill out my mail-in ballot
He looks pretty jacked, though.
in the state of Oregon, and then I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. I may vote twice.
Don't do that. It's illegal.
Oh, okay. Delete that.
Do you have a plan on where to put your voting sticker?
Yeah, right in the ballot box.
No, the sticker's what you get for voting.
I'm going to put it like on the visor of my car.
I think that's a great spot for it, honestly, because you can remind yourself, I did my civic duty.
Yeah, I voted, and I'll think of it every single day until I vote again.
Do you have a soundtrack in your mind for voting?
Hot to go? I don't know why.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
H-O-T-G-O-T-O.
Yeah.
The polls are going to be hot.
Yes, they're absolutely going to be hot.
Notice
Where'd you
how
vote from?
I'm voting from...
Hasan paused his chat because he wasn't sure what the response would be to him saying he was going to vote for Kamala. Oh my God.
down the street at the school in Hollywood.
Hell yeah. Well, we know our states are going blue. Let's just move to a swing state.
I'm not a swinger.
You're not?
I don't work late and I'm not a swinger.
Okay.
Is there any reason that you think queer people might be apprehensive about voting?
They shouldn't be. No apprehension. Get out and vote.
Do it. Austin
Vote,
told you
bitch.
to.
Yeah, I told you to. Get to the ballot box, fill out your mail-in ballot, especially if you're in a swing state. Go vote for Kamala Harris. Just the other guy.
We're going to Steamworks.
Yes. My name is...
This is why I'm an enemy to the LGBTQ community. Okay, let me tell you, this is why I'm a foe, dog. This is it. This is it. Anyway, let's hear from much. Okay, Kamala Harris is gonna do. What's up? I did. Why are you in the Discord? Austin is mad. Austin is mad at you guys. Stop yelling at him. Here.
People,
hold on. Okay, go.
People take a video like that was recorded in Chicago during the DNC as if it was recorded like they piped me in live from the streets of Chicago with Willem Belli, right? Like, what do you expect from an interview like that? A street interview with a drag queen. What the do you expect? You know, I'm an undecided voter. You know,
like I'm not voting for Holocaust Harris is what you should say. No,
Austin
is so mad he's breaking things.
I have unendorsed Kamala Harris.
Okay.
For president of the United States, although I'm voting for her. Okay, that's my stance.
I'm riding. I'm riding with Biden.
Just
Like, it's just so cringe. Like, just constantly shits on the candidate, but whatever.